up, y'all? It's your boy, the Amazing King, coming to you live in the color, bringing that also amazing touch. And I want to welcome y'all back to the Get Ready For It podcast, episode 4. I feel like we've been in here doing this thing for a good little minute now. I feel like we are actually legit podcast and killing it. I want to go ahead and introduce you guys to my co-host. Go ahead, speak, say what you want to say. I know I messed up that word, but in life, things happen. My grandma, once again, Hillsborough County, failed me in the system.
Yeah, I'm gonna pray for you to get together. Anyway, y'all, this Savage XL, bring that X and the L once again. What's happening?
Up jumps the boogie. It's the boy KP. You already know what time it is, man. Y'all, if you already ready, you ain't got to get ready.
KP, I appreciate you. You know why? Because your intro is just so clean and cut. And we got Savage XL over here need a Bible verse or scripture in the Lord.
Listen, man, we have a guest. Can y'all act like y'all got some sense?
Yes, we do. We do have a guest, and let me not be rude for any longer. We got the scholar himself, my boy BeBe in the house. What's up?
Good afternoon, people of America.
People of America. I appreciate you joining the podcast. Are you excited to be here with us?
I'm just here. I'm making it.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you spending the time with us this good day. I just want to hop into it right now. There was one topic that has been on my mind for a week now.
A week?
So for a week. Yes. So the situation happened. I don't know if you guys have watched IG TMZ. They reported that Young Jock was actually a Uber. Listen, what's going on today? A Uber driver, and he was doing some program to bring more awareness to the program. And he had his hoodie on, and one passenger got in the car, and Young Jock took his hoodie off. And once the passenger realized that it was Young Jock, he started recording him and clowning him. Now, I wanted to get y'all opinion on how y'all feel about that. Do you guys think it's wrong for celebrities to get extra money? What do you think, KP?
Nope.
No? So, Savage, how you feel?
I mean, they can get as much money as they want to. I mean, they're free. They can do what they want to do.
And?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, who cares if a celebrity picks you up in an Uber driver? I've seen so many different videos of other people doing different things.
Various other things.
So the fact that somebody's getting in a Uber
to make more money.
Yeah, and then want to clown you, because I seen you made this song. Like, the dude has various other businesses that are actually thriving.
And you got into my car
exactly
to get a ride with your broke ass.
So what you got a nerve to talk about me for?
As soon as he would have put up that phone and started recording, stop! I'm sorry, you have to get out now. You're gonna get a rating 1.
No, I wouldn't even done that. I would have just clowned him back. I would have clowned him back. He gonna clown me while I'm in the car. I would have clowned him back.
Yeah,
like, why?
So you ain't got no car. So you ain't got no gas. So you need me. Okay. You want me to stop right here? Because you on the way to work right now. You want to be late? Okay.
I mean, that would have been simple. I would have pulled over and got something to eat and had his ass wait.
And then it ain't even like, I didn't see the video, but it's like, you know what I mean? If you didn't take the time to try to figure out why the man driving Uber, like what's the
That's
problem?
true. BeBe, what you think?
Listen, Uber me, bitch. Let Fantasia, any celebrity Uber me. I'm gonna take a picture. We're gonna be best friends, and I probably may end up networking with him.
That's what I'm saying. You didn't take advantage of that
of the situation.
When you got into the car with this celebrity.
Tell my people to tell your people.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Look, hey, bro, I rap, or you know what I'm saying? I design shoes, or whatever the case is. You tried to clown this man who's legit making money, who possibly already has money. I ain't saying he rich. I ain't saying
and he could have helped you out
to make more money.
If anything, he shot himself in the foot.
Did it specify what kind of Uber service he was? Because you know they got different levels.
Well,
they got like the luxury level. They got.
He was no luxury. Young Jock was not no luxury.
I mean, did he pull up in a Ford Focus?
Listen, whatever it is, it could have been a Volkswagen 1998. Listen, it was a car.
Also true. That person didn't have.
Yeah, at all. You ordered this Uber to get to your location, and you finna clown me just because simply I'm a celebrity?
Well, my thing was they wasn't even expecting for a celebrity to pick him up, so why in the world did they care?
Also
I'm
true.
saying, them could have been them $40 he could have been giving to his side chick. He needed that little bit of money.
Man.
Listen, he was probably trying to get to the side chick house.
Right, hey, man.
Let his wife find out she gonna kill him.
I mean, I'm just saying, and that leads me to another question. And I really need the opinion of you guys on this one. And I want to go first, though, and ask the question. So do y'all think it should matter what you do, how you get your money, how you live it, how you get it?
When you say that, what do you mean specifically, though?
Like, specifically, does it matter how a person gets their money? For example, for me, once I quit my job, prostitution.
Mm.
First quarter. I'm talking about high quality prostitution, okay? I'm talking about $50 per session. What? It's good.
The hell is going on?
What you mean? First of all,
that's a
but
little low, right?
listen, my clientele will only be European 68-year-old women collecting a coin, and then my plan is to blackmail them.
Wow.
Blackmail them because they're gonna still be married. 'Cause Paul can't get it up anymore. His time has expired.
Not a Paul.
So I'm gonna be in there getting inside the situation. All up in a strawberry jelly.
Can you get it up?
Excuse me.
I mean, I'm just saying. Like, I mean, that. You feel me? Like that poses a problem. If you can't get it up, how you gonna make your money?
Savage, I told myself before I started today that I was going to treat you like you were a regular citizen. But if you want to act like a roach, you can stay like a roach on.
Wow. You went all the way from a person to a roach.
Yes.
That fast?
So, KP, how do you feel? Do you think
roaches survive nuclear blast? Right.
That's also true.
Yeah.
Roaches are kind of powerful.
I'm resilient.
I mean, I understand that part. Anyway, K Parker, how you feel on the topic?
Man, listen here. Let me go ahead and set the record straight one time. How you get your money is how you get your money, because that's you at the end of the day. You got to pay them bills. You're going to have to deal with that letter on your door. You're going to have to deal with your kids not eating. You're going to have to deal without that house over your head, them clothes on your back. Now, if a dollar make you holler and you got to get the job
So,
done.
since we talking about
Go ahead.
dollars making people holler.
Go ahead, brother.
Betty White. What you
why
going to
you
do?
can't give me Felicia Rashad or something?
No, because
like
we
that?
can't give you anybody that's at that level. Okay, we talking about people that is going to pay you the good money.
Good
Yeah,
money.
yeah. So Betty White,
Betty
she
White.
offered you
What's-
$25 and a
25.
PBJ sandwich, strawberry jam with the peanut butter.
Done. Whoa, I like cashew butter now. I'm on this new wave. I'm on new peanut butter. But listen, she got that cash. If she could make that call, get that cashew butter to the house, because you had me at strawberry jam.
Because I have myself a strawberry jam. Come on now, stop playing with me now.
Now don't get me wrong. I mean, the 25, I'm gonna need 40. 40 is the new standard now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need the 40. If she ain't gonna give me the 40, then I need catered food.
Catered food.
Catered, or I need that. I need a What's my jam? She at least get a nigga a $5 biggie bag, a 4 for 4. Come on now, you got to get.
What's the biggie bag?
So it's a
From
burger,
Wendy's.
2 patties, bacon, cheese. And I don't come with no cheese, but I might ask for some cheese because you Betty White. The nuggets, the drink.
The spicy nuggets.
Do they specify on the drink? Do they give you the strawberry lemonade? Or
See, it's an
That's
upcharge,
extra.
but she Betty White.
okay.
She got
can
it.
afford it, yeah.
She definitely got it.
Savage, what's your take on the situation?
Well, see, I don't eat jam or jelly, so I just do a peanut butter sandwich with some honey, and
Oh, you trying to get freaky?
yeah, I'm real.
You
Yeah,
gonna take the honey,
That-
drizzle it over a little.
that's all I
body?
need.
Mm.
That's all I need. And some water. It's some water. That's
You
all-
got the
You
hydrate.
gonna drizzle honey
stay
over
hydrated.
Betty White?
Oh, it might get lost in the folds, but man, we talking about Betty White.
You
now.
got to get the job done, son. She might just tip you at the end.
I mean, you said 40. I mean, I'm shooting for a smooth 100.
You
I'm saying I'm gonna work out.
you ain't worth no 100. You ain't worth 100 pennies. How dare you disrespect Betty White like that? BeBe, what you think about the situation?
Don't be rude.
Point me to the scammers and the drug dealers, please.
But I feel like it ain't nothing
Betty got to
wrong.
go. I take a scammer and a drug dealer any day.
But listen, Betty's a good woman.
Right, and I'm
She's a
pretty sure that
survivor.
scammer gonna get all the Betty money, so I take the scammer.
But
please.
you at least got to get Betty first, and then let the scammer in the door while you in there.
Not even.
But my thing is, what if Betty got that fire? I mean, that situation now. Well, you knocking on her door for free.
First of all, baby gonna pop them teeth out.
Ooh, woo.
Change everybody's life.
What?
That's called the velveteen rub.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what they call it?
All you gonna hear is, hold on, baby. Clink, clink.
Ooh, it's a wrap.
Hello. I ain't gonna be able to make it home tonight.
Baby, I ain't coming back.
Tell the kids I see them next Christmas.
Trust me, that Christmas gonna be grand, baby.
Are you gonna give her time to clean the glue off her gum?
Ooh, yeah, because you know.
That's up to her.
So you don't care.
That's up to her.
So you just don't care.
Look here. As long as I got my strawberry jam, my 4 for 4, and I know she got she got all the channels in the world.
You crazy. So she gonna basically fix the jam sandwich in the kitchen. I got a question.
She
then.
probably cut the crust off,
Hey,
make
hey,
it little stars and shit.
hey,
I
that's
feel
what
like
I'm
she
talking
do.
about.
I feel like she
She
do.
probably give a nigga apple slices on the side. Look here, brother. I ain't arguing with nobody who take the time out to treat me like that.
like a king that you
Right,
are.
you know what I'm
A
saying?
African
Because at that
king.
point, you know what I'm saying?
know who you are.
Because at that
Okay.
point, we gonna fall in love after that. That
Basically.
little $40 ain't gonna matter. She gonna hand me that black card.
It's gonna be a wrap.
Ain't got
It's
too much
over.
longer.
Ooh, wait a minute
now.
now.
I'm in the wheel.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying? Put
Ru-
that young pipe on her.
We rebuke that in the name of Jesus. But my statement is here. What if y'all walked into a kitchen and saw a roach? A cockroach. A roach. So what
Hold
if have you guys ever walked
we
into
at?
your friend's house and saw a roach in the kitchen?
Okay, hold on. Let me ask. Are we talking about sugar smack roaches, or are we talking about the big palmetto
We
bugs?
talking about regular roaches. I'm talking a plural,
Roach,
more than one.
I get
Chess.
that, but there are different ones. So are we talking about the big ones? Or
Oh,
the
so
you
a
project roaches?
So you a teacher on roaches? It all makes sense now. You
Well, I
dirty,
mean,
filthy, grimy.
Look here.
I mean,
I'm from the projects, baby. I done seen a couple
thank-
roaches a
thank
day
you.
in my life.
Thank you. We not new to none of this.
Right. I'm saying if you saw multiple multiple roaches coming out the.
Multiple meaning two or just one and a half.
I'm talking about you walking in the kitchen, the light come on, you just see things moving.
Listen, check this out.
They greeting you at the door.
Yes.
What up, my nigga?
Looking at you like, what you doing here? We live here.
Check this out. If I'm friends enough with them to go to their house, I'm
Right.
friends enough with them to let them know they need to clean this shit up.
Mm.
I ain't finna step foot in nobody's house, and I ain't comfortable with them being in there. So if they got roaches, they gonna hit my mouth. If it's a few roaches, it happens. People next door might be dirty.
Or they could be dirty.
I mean,
They can come through the cracks in the door.
that's also true.
That's true. I'm just saying, I'm allergic to roaches. So no, I'm legit.
How would he know this if they ain't never crawled on him?
Because I went to the doctor and they told me you're allergic to roaches.
So
That's
do
why
they
when
have
you
a
come in
roach
my
specimen?
presence, I start feeling some type of way.
So the problem is,
Go ahead, BB.
But
He
you
had-
know when they do the allergy test, they have like all the little pins and
He
stuff.
didn't know.
See, I
that.
didn't do that one. I didn't do that one.
It-
I did the blood
Oh.
test one.
And they specifically said you're allergic to cockroaches.
Allergic to cockroaches. Yes, it did.
Okay.
So
All
a
right.
roach had to first touch you.
I
Where
mean,
he was at with the roaches in order to break out, in order
Clearly
for them
your
to
house.
touch you. Why?
Clearly your house, my brother. We family. I didn't want to say
Nope.
nothing. That's why I brought up the topic.
nope.
Nope. You heard the man. Nope. You went at my house.
I'm
Hell.
just saying, BB, what do you think on that situation?
on the roach.
Yeah, on the roach.
I mean, I'm gonna be the friend. I'm gonna kill it. You probably might hear me yell when I kill it, but I'm gonna kill it. And then I'm gonna turn around and be like, "Excuse, where's the napkins? I need to clean this up."
Are you gonna tell your friends that listen? I was in
tell
your
my
kitchen.
friend that ain't no water bug.
I'm still confused on how this man found out he was allergic to cockroaches, man.
Hold
He
on.
said he said he went to the doctor.
Right. Go ahead.
What
Allergy
did-
doctor. Keep
what-
going.
What did they specifically do?
Okay. See, sometimes when people are not smart, you have to
Okay.
break it down to them a
I'm
little
not
more.
smart now. Okay.
So
ain't
what
smart
they
either.
do, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you having hives, I had hives, right?
Oh,
Hives
They-
came from
yeah.
a
No, I had hives. Like for some reason, I used to stay in an apartment complex that had a whole bunch of trees and stuff like that. Anytime I would lay down, it would I would get like hives all over my arm and stuff like that. So I went to
That
the
might have been
allergy
the dirt or
doctor.
something.
Pause.
No, you asked me a question. Let me finish. I went to the allergy doctor. She said we can't do the regular prickly test because I had hives. So she's like, it's going to mess up. So I did the blood test.
Mhm.
I went back the next week. They said you're allergic to roaches, pollen, tree something, and something else, dust mites.
Mhm.
So I'm allergic to roaches. That's why you aggravate me all the time. I start itching.
So what you're trying to say is that you
Wow.
was laying around in roach feces?
Once again, if it was laying down, it was someone in your nasty house.
Oh, at my house. I got tile floor, so
I don't believe it. Tile floor. Cockroaches go on tile floor too?
But you was laying on the tile floor?
Huh? Tile and floor. You ain't even seen cockroaches come from under the tile? No?
That's deep.
I mean,
Never?
that's an infestation
In
at
my
this
life.
point.
Right.
I done probably seen them. I don't come out a crack in the wall, but the flow.
The flow.
Okay.
You done been through some things in life, my brother.
In life. A lot of them things happen at your house. You know, the roaches were at your house. I don't want to specify and be mean because I'm just saying.
I can't even say specified, but go ahead.
Okay.
Listen,
Go ahead, live your life.
y'all going to notice over the time my grandma's going to get better. But
how
savage.
old are you?
Grandma
Huh?
or your grandma?
I said my grammar. I didn't say that.
Oh, I thought you. I swear to you, I was like, this nigga. saying
I am
grandma?
27 years old.
And you keep saying grandma
and
instead
you
of grandma.
think
Hmm?
you gonna start year 27 to get better on your grandma?
You're never too
He didn't
old
say
to learn a
grandma, he
trick.
said grandma.
This man wrote a book.
If
y'all.
Future can be a rapper at the age of 42 and start his career, I can learn good.
That's two different things. Though,
What you
bro.
mean?
You better research Future though.
Right.
That man ain't no dummy by far.
Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying on this situation
But
here.
you said grandma.
Grandma, I believe it's the same thing.
It's a big difference.
Okay, let's move on because clearly we're not going to agree on this topic. Some of
'Cause
us like to
some-
be clean. Some of us do not. If y'all watching, I was looking at KP.
Come-
Y'all not watching because y'all can't
Coming
see
from
me,
the
but
person who broke out from roaches. But he ain't trying to tell nobody where the roaches was and where he was at to find out he was allergic, though.
You see how me and K Parker go back and forth because we're good friends. But this week, me and Mr. KP over there had a little discussion, a little
Go ahead,
argument,
brother.
a
Go
little
ahead.
situation that leads me to my next question. Do you think friends can remain good friends and do business together? Let me go ahead and get KP's mind thought on this, and she,
Mine thought.
that's not a proper word or to
It's
say
not.
use.
It-
Process,
Thank you, B.
thinking. I can say what I want to say. Who are you, the police or the grandma? You can't get your dreads right. Go attack me.
Grammar.
But he doing all
What
with a
is your-
do-rag on.
What is your opinion, KP?
I feel like there needs to be clear understanding
Preach.
in both parties on how things need to go. Me
Preach.
personally,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm a person that needs to see stuff written down so that I can fully understand, I hate to use this term, but I always compare everything to a drug or dope. So in order for me to push this product, I need everything to be laid out because I like to be methodical with how I think and how I do things. My good friend King, on the other hand, is the complete opposite of that. And I was just trying to get him to meet me halfway so we could sit down, draw out a plan, so that way I can fully understand his process and his dream and help him bring that to life.
Business state of mind.
I'm the biggest person on everything doesn't work for everybody. So my specific thing that I like to do is, like I stated on the first episode, is that if I have an idea, I like to throw it out there automatically. Because what that does for me, it makes me put pressure on myself to get it done. Because there's a lot of people, not trying to be funny or try to tear anybody down, that would say I want to do this, write it down, and that piece of paper goes in the trash. And they never do it. That's why you see people that's 68 years old like, oh, when I was younger, I wish I could, go to the museum or the aquarium or go to, to Italy or stuff like that. People don't do it. So with me, I'm going to say it. So that's how it works for me.
So you'd rather not sit in the trash.
Yes, I want to actually make it happen. So sometimes with other people's process, it doesn't always flow well, and that can bring an argument or disagreement.
But notice how he started out. He said everything don't work for everybody.
That's correct. But
That's only pertaining to him.
that's correct.
I said I was trying to meet the man halfway because everything doesn't work for everybody.
That's correct. So that's
the
why
state
in
of mind.
situations, if I'm doing it and I know, like, listen, this is what I want to do, I have to have somewhat the majority of the control. So I take on the majority of the responsibility. And sometimes when I'm taking that responsibility and somebody gives me their opinion, if I don't necessarily ask for it, I don't want it. And that can sometimes come off as being very harsh or very stubborn or don't want to compromise or change. But that's not really how, in my mind, how I'm thinking. I'm thinking that this is something that I've been working on for a long time that I want to accomplish, and I'm going to get done no matter what. So nobody's going to come in my mind and defer my plan because doubt is always happens based off other people's opinion. Oh, well, I want to do this. Well, I think you should do it this way. Or you should do it this way. Or you should take it out. And that makes people stop doing it. So for me, my process is my process, and it's been working for the last 27 years.
So
Go ahead.
Savage or
What's
BB,
up?
and any one of y'all chime in. So let's just say I came to you and said, I want you to be a part of my movement. Now, yes, I have my way of doing things, and my way of doing things may be different from yours. So when you try to provide your insight on how you would go about the situation, or just even in your past experiences,
You're not telling the story right.
and I just shut it down, like
You're
go
not
ahead.
telling the story right.
Tell me, how would you feel about that?
So me being already engaged in the whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
My take on it is this. When it comes down to business, there has to be that clear line of communication and sometimes compromise. Now, so I'm of course I'm playing the neutral party because of the fact that I can see it from both sides. If there's a creative idea that could potentially help the business or potentially help, a product move itself,
For sure.
it is definitely something that can be voiced about.
You're not telling the whole story.
As far as
You're not. I'm saying you're not. Okay, I understand what you're saying completely, but you're not starting from the beginning. If somebody says when they invite you on to do a project that, listen, I'm going to do it the exact way that I want to do it, I am probably not going to take your opinion into my mind process. I'm not changing that. So you're going in with that notion, understand that, okay, this person who's doing this saying that he wants me to help him, but he's going to do it his exact way. That's communication number one. I'm telling you from the start, this is what I'm going to do, my exact way. And then I continue to say it throughout the whole process. That doesn't fall back on me. That falls back on the parties at hand who are saying that, well, at this point now, I want to give my opinion. Wait. I told you from the start that most likely when you come to me with my opinion, with your opinion, I'm going to tell you no. So go ahead and repeat what you said, because what you're saying is not the true story. Go ahead, Savage.
So, again, as King already knows, I'm heavily opinionated. So, again, even though, yes, ladies and gentlemen, he did say that, I do think
to the T. Go ahead.
I do think that KP and myself, we have been extremely opinionated with some certain things. So, yes, he did say that. But going back to my original statement, in business, I still see there are certain things, even if the opinion is not wanted, it can still just be glossed over. It can still say it, technically, even though it may not be wanted.
So you would rather me say, oh, let me hear you out. Go ahead, tell me, forget it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take it in consideration. You know what? I'm gonna really think about that and then not do it.
Well, it's not
or tell you up front that I'm not going to do it.
Well, it's not necessarily that. So say, for instance, if there was something, say, you might have thought about maybe doing later on down the line, but you didn't know if you wanted to pursue it, but maybe if KP or myself were to bring that to the forefront, you're like, okay, well, they'll be down for it when I already put that in. So you're like, okay, so I know I'm not really going to have any hesitation when that comes about. It's not saying that you're going to do it immediately. It's not saying that you're going to do it tomorrow or next week, but it's something that at least you know that we're already thinking about. And it also shows you the engagement that we have in everything.
Right, and we're invested into it. You know what I mean?
BeBe, I need your perspective on this because they're obviously joining forces. They must have had to talk in the car or something like that, or like spoke.
Okay.
What do you think, BeBe?
You never liked my opinion.
Go ahead.
I am a businessman.
Mhm.
I have had someone come to me and ask me to help them with their business. And the first thing that I told them was listen, you asked me, I'm going to be there 100% because at the end of the day, this is your idea and you come to me for help. So I'm going to make sure that your dream comes true. Now, with the good, there's also the bad.
100.
If you're going to take the good, you better be ready to take the bad. So guess what? When you tell me at the door, oh, I don't want your opinion, I'm going to tell you at the door, okay, we'll go to somebody else. Because that's not the way business works.
I respect that 100% because I that's the thing. Like I said at the beginning, there's always things that are not going to work for everybody. That's why you make it clear from the start. So if I come to you and I say, this is what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it, that's your opportunity to say, well, I don't really think that's going to be good. And then you have to make that decision yourself. What do you do?
So
I'm come as a friend, then that's not.
But that's the thing. If that's the thing. Because I'm very specific when I communicate. I would tell you that I need your help, but I need your help on this area. Once you decide to take that and then go into other areas, that's when the argument starts.
But is that not a domino effect, though? So
no,
if I help you here, that may
not.
change something else over here.
Not for me. So if I ask you, I need your help with, like, say, like tech stuff, that doesn't mean I want your help on what color I want the stuff to be.
Well, no, it's not. It's not necessarily that. But like you said earlier, you did ask for us to, of course, be co-hosts. Yes, okay, to help. So you knew from jump that you were dealing with some overwhelming personalities.
That's why I communicated on the situation beforehand.
But you also know that both KP and myself are very hard-headed.
Definitely. That's why we have the conversations, the arguments we have.
Right, but again, it's all out of love because of the fact that we all want to see this dream thrive. It's not necessarily to the fact of, oh, well, I want my dreams to be on the forefront or I want what I do to be on the forefront. It's not that. It's just like, hey, you want to do it this way? No problem. But in doing it that way, this could potentially help. Now, if you say, hey, no, I don't think that's going to work, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. But it's not saying that we're gonna keep pushing the issue.
Well, what's the difference than what I just said then? What you're saying? So
Okay.
that's what I'm saying, that you would rather me listen to your opinion until you know, instead of just telling you no off the back, I'm not going to take your
The
opinion.
biggest word he said when he first started talking,
Right.
he said compromise.
Compromise.
You asked for help,
Correct.
and then so if I don't help, then you have to go search elsewhere, which you really don't want to do. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Right. So then, therefore,
Right.
you have to compromise. So if you came to me
Right.
and I said, okay, I'm going to help you,
Right.
but here's the situation. This is what I need
Right.
from you. Because you
Right.
came to me and said, this is what I need from you.
Right.
And I said, okay, I'm willing to help you, but you also have to compromise because I need something from you.
That's
but
not
that's
what I said though.
But
It's
that's
like
the
a marriage.
it's a
like a marriage.
relationship.
But it's a situation. Listen, my communication is A1, but I
It is
think
terrible.
that
I'm glad somebody else knows this. I'm glad
I'm just
somebody else
saying,
knows
I just
this.
feel as though if I specifically say that I'm going to do it like this in the beginning, why would you act surprised that I
King,
start
you
doing
can't
that?
ask
but guess
for
what
help.
you should do? Only have yourself do it.
But that's the thing. I think
round
any
of
type
applause.
of businessman would sit back and think, okay, how would this be more successful? One person or multiple people?
Well,
And in the
think-
process, no, let me finish. And in the process, I realized that multiple people will make a better, audience and things like that. But in that decision of me thinking, I knew that the people that were going to be a part of the project were going to have opinions. That's why I stated when I started it that, listen, you already know how I am. I'm going to put all I got into this situation, but I'm going to do it my exact way because I found in my situation the most success when I do not change from my plan. Because there's been a lot of situations in my life where I've started something and then people would start giving their opinions and I would either stop doing it or I would change my original plan. But success for me comes from following everything to the T that I want to do
So
exactly.
you think Jay-Z the
And I
only
tell
person that
people-
make
and I
executive
tell people
decisions at
that
Rockefeller?
I would see if we were at a stage that we weren't being successful, but are we not here?
But communication is key.
Correct, but are we not here?
So does Bill Gates he's the only person that makes decisions at Microsoft?
When he first started,
No,
Not at all.
when,
He
he,
had a partner.
when he first started his career,
He
it
had a
was Bill
partner.
Gates, and Bill Gates said, "You know what? I have a plan. I want to do this." Think about the man that did Facebook. He said, "You know what?
He
I
also
want to
had
make
a team.
Yes, he did, but his original
Bro.
plan was what?
so you're
To create a platform, for people to be social.
Well, I'm just trying to make sure I
And at
understand.
the T, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna still at the end of the day do what I want to do. Y'all already know that.
But this is what I'm
Keep
trying to
going.
understand.
It's
So are
fair.
we talking
Go
about
ahead.
just the idea of it being exactly your way, or are we talking about the process of it all?
Well,
Because
we're talking about the plan and somewhat of the process. Like I'm very good with people. Like people don't understand. I know how to toss you the ball, but when you sit here and tell me that, oh, you need to do it that way, that makes me not want to toss you the ball.
It's not even
But
about.
then you don't know how to toss the ball.
But I do. But I do though. I do though. I'm very quick to be like, okay, so what's your opinion? It's when you give me your unwanted opinion that bothers
But
me.
see, that's different.
Go
okay,
ahead.
so then come into the conversation saying, I want you to hear me out rather than
I say
I want
that.
your help. Trust me, I'm telling you this from communication. I have a mother that told me from day one when I started doing her 17 years ago, she came to me and told me, if you're going to come to me, son, I want you to know that I'm going to give you my opinion.
Mm.
Now, if you want me to just listen to you, I'm going to listen.
Totally.
And I'm going to let you fall whenever you fall. But if you come to me saying, hey, I want your help on X, Y, and Z, she's going to be right there to make sure that I succeed. Now, there may be some trips, there may be some falls, but as a mother, she's going to make sure that I succeed, whether I like it or not. I may not like doing frontals with gots to be. I may like using God knows what. But at the end of the day, I'm going to take it all because I came and I asked for help. That's what happens when you ask for help, right?
and I like the way that BeBe said that, because of the fact that in it all, yes, this is what you want, this is your idea, this is your baby, but on the grand scheme, we're all invested into it, and we want it to succeed. We want this for you to succeed. So again, we're not knocking any of your ideas. If there's something that is brought to us that you may have no idea about, we definitely want to bring that back to you and just be like, hey, this is what I heard, this is what I seen, and these are my thoughts on it. If at that point King does not feel as if it's wanted, you can be like, hey, listen, I hear what you're saying, but right now I'm not worrying about that. At that point, it's dead. There's nothing else has to be said. But what if it was something you didn't know about and you're like, damn, that makes a lot of sense. So now your process just changed. The idea didn't change. The process changed.
You can never knock the king.
What I told you,
Point
boy, I'm a
blank.
God.
King
I keep
always
telling you
needs a
that.
queen.
I'm just making my
Not even-
statement.
I mean, if you look at any king, they always had a board of people.
right.
Any
They
CEO.
came and said, hey, this is my idea. This is what I want to do.
Right.
And they always had somebody that said, no, okay, if that's your idea, let's go about it this way. Or if that's your idea, how about we, do it this way or do it that way? And that king has to listen.
Exactly.
I don't know if you watch Game of Thrones, but there's always a hand attached to the king. And that king does not make any executive decisions without talking to that hand.
Yeah.
Because that hand says, hey, this is a bad idea. Hey, this is a good idea. Okay, if that is your idea, let's go about it this way. The king's going to say no. The hand is going to say no. And then they sit down and they make a compromise. They come together to say, hey, if this is what you want, I'm here to help you. So let's do this.
The process is called delegation of power.
Deacon KP, listen, the audience understands.
Yeah.
we understand.
It's not
matter
the audience,
of fact,
brother.
BeBe,
Not the
run
audience
that
we worried
collection
about.
plate on that side. Run that collection
But
plate
what
on
you're
that
not
side.
understanding though, that ball that you tossing back and forth is called delegation of power. That's basically what you're saying. So you're like you saying, you're the king. You want to be the ruler of the castle. You're not finna get off.
I'm a humble king, a king of the people.
Again, no. But what I'm saying is, you're not finna get off your throne and go down and then mow with the peasants or to agriculture or to get grains and things like that.
Wait a minute, I like gyros. I can get down to that level. You understand me? Okay. Gizzard fries, I'm always there. Understand that. I done ate with the people many times. You ain't gonna play me on the show. You ain't not gonna play me.
The point I'm saying is, you don't know nothing about agriculture. You don't know nothing. You don't know how to grow wheat. You don't know how to grow any type of fruits or vegetables.
Right.
So what you gonna do? You gonna delegate to somebody who knows what they doing.
Clearly not you though. Keep going.
And I never said I was no type of grower.
Mm-hmm.
So what you talking about?
Or developer, or nursery rhymer, or anything. I wouldn't even put you in the daycare to watch the kids.
That's crazy.
First off, you gonna respect me and my music game, homeboy.
You see how his voice changed, BeBe? That's what he does. He goes to that deep voice.
You gonna respect me and my music game, homeboy.
Anyway,
Don't sit up
we
here and act like I got
we
time.
always have the time here, okay, for this. But we're gonna move on here because you know how we get into these segments.
Why don't they ask the king to sing? That's what we've been waiting on that. We might hold that for a later episode, but yeah, we
catch
we
me on the
waiting
season finale singing Tevin Campbell.
All of a sudden,
You can't. First, whoa.
he gonna lose his voice.
Can
I'm
we
telling you,
talk?
he gonna lose his voice.
You ain't about to play if Can We Talk. That ain't what
Listen,
you about
what
to
you-
do. 'Cause
listen.
that's that jam.
Season finale. Can we talk? Tevin Campbell.
Can't sing it.
I'll probably sing that. Baby.
I'm just moving on. Us all being of the melanin skin complexion, I want to ask you guys about a topic that I was watching that was on the show The Real. I don't know if you guys watch the show. It's a daytime show.
I love that show.
I like the show too. And there's a new host, which is Amanda. I'm going to pronounce
Seals,
Amanda. Seals. Okay, bet. She actually, at a time in her life, in her career, she was actually requested to be on Love and Hip Hop. She declined it when she was broke because she said it wasn't good for the culture. So I know that us all here may not watch Love Hip Hop. I do. I love Love and Hip Hop. But we have all watched one episode or at least got, the gist of what it is.
Yeah.
I watched them all.
So my question is, we can start off with BeBe. Do you feel as though Love and Hip Hop is bad for the black culture?
ahead,
Personally,
speak your truth,
I
man.
don't think it's bad for the black culture just because these people are signing up for reality TV with their life and their story. What they're saying is not what all black culture does. What they're saying is what I do. That's just like if I was to sign up for a reality TV show, you can't tell me that every gay guy dresses in Fendi and Gucci and Louis, or they go to Abercrombie and Fitch. No, some of them shop at Walmart and Target, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, what I do doesn't dictate what everybody else does.
That's good.
What about you, Savage?
In my personal opinion, I agree with what you say, BeBe, but I think it does somewhat harm the culture because even though you say that it does, it's what you do. I think for the masses, when they view anything that they see on TV, they always portray it for that whole entire either race or organization or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, because Bobby, we all ain't. I'm sorry, Bobby. I'd have been ahead to box Bobby up.
Like I said, it's sad because of the fact, of course, not like you said, everybody doesn't act the same way that people appear on the television. I think that just for them to be all established, black, educated for most of them, individuals, we can see a little bit more behind the scenes on how did they get their businesses thriving or what did they do to continue, making the money that they do. And that would at least educate us instead of just having so much drama always be the forefront of it all. Like I said, it's entertainment. If you want to know, I watch it too. Me and my lady, we sit back and watch it. But I look at it more so for entertainment instead of something that's I guess, going to help out the culture.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
What about you, KP? How do you feel?
I have a love-hate relationship with reality TV just because I'm not one of those people that's going to sit down and watch it by myself. Now, my wife got it tuned in, and I hear the ratchetness. Best believe I'm people around that corner. So what they arguing about? Because I heard something about such and such and such and such, and then I was on the Instagram, and I seen this pic and blah, blah, blah. Like, I mean, when it's on, it's on. I don't have a problem with it. But I do feel like those people, when they're off of that camera or when they're in those reunions, they should definitely carry themselves a different way because it already happened. They be bringing up old stuff and they still be getting heated about it and all that other stuff. I mean, because truth be told, where I'm from, where I come from, projects, whatever you want to say, once some cameras go out, baby, you want to swap it out. We this ain't got nothing to do with these people over here. Me and you, let's step over here and we can swap it out. Because when them cameras turn on, that's when they trying to fight because they know somebody going to be there to break it up.
It's for the clout.
That's my only
It's for the
problem
clout.
I'm kind of like 50-50. It's definitely entertaining. I think it has created a lot of careers successful like K. Michelle, Cardi B, things of that nature.
Cardi B's the only one.
No, K. Michelle was on there. Artist, K. Michelle did it first.
K. Michelle did what Cardi B is doing now.
But
what do you mean?
Wasn't K. Michelle already like kind of established before?
Well, they
Yeah,
they are mostly always coming established.
Cardi
but I'm
B
just
wasn't,
saying
though.
K.
Cardi B was
Michelle.
a stripper.
I mean, K. Michelle is first, then Cardi B, and then whoever next. But I don't think it was nobody. But my statement is that I think it can help the career, which it definitely does. Like if somebody said, "Do you want to go and live hip hop?" Yes, I would do it. But I would make my character the character I wanted to play. I know that. Listen, I'm not finna be fighting. I'm gonna be making people laugh. That's all I want to do. So don't put me in a situation where I'm gonna fight.
But that's
I feel like
happen.
I was gonna say
That's gonna happen.
that's what the show is for. That's what.
But
it's
that's the thing. You have control of what come out your mouth.
But
They can put you in any. You can be in a sea of sharks, but you know how to handle the situation.
even with K. Michelle. Think about it. K. Michelle is still there.
Correct. Because
Cardi
she
B
need the money.
Cardi B gone.
Because she don't got the money like Cardi B.
But that's what I'm trying to portray to you. Cardi B did what she was supposed to do, and she got the hell on.
Correct.
K. Michelle
But
is
that's
still
the thing. K. Michelle was in a different field. She is in R&B. Cardi B is in rap, and she had a hot. K. Michelle hasn't had a #1 single like Cardi B got a chance to
That's
have.
what I'm trying.
So there's different levels to that. You don't think if K. Michelle had 3 #1 singles that she would still be on Love and Hip Hop? Yes, she would have been gone.
So
She actually left the show when her first 2 albums did good. Trust me, because I watched Love and Hip Hop. She left the show, but then she came back when she kind of fell off a little bit.
But she not really even on reality TV like that.
She not. She comes in Love and Hip Hop every now and then, but that's
Yeah,
about it. But I love K.
dabbles in
Michelle.
it
But I'm
every
just saying
now.
that she did it before her. But if she had what Cardi B has, she wouldn't be on Love and Hip Hop right now.
But I mean, look at Candy. Candy's still on reality TV. And
Oh,
Candy got
versus a different.
Candy got that
don't
guap.
don't. Oh,
I'm sorry, Candy got that guap. Candy had money before
Todd, I'm sorry, but
the Atlanta Housewives, and she got it afterwards. That's why everybody looking at her like. Well,
Here's
can
just
I
a
get
quick
like
question. Do you
some-
think Candy can sing?
Yes,
yeah.
I'm gonna take off my boo. Yes, she can sing.
She can yell.
With the volume with the volume on or with it off?
BeBe, what you ain't about to do?
What
Talk about my babe.
With the volume on or with it off?
She can sing.
Look here.
She's not the best,
Thank you, Savage.
but she can
Savage
sing.
Is she the
respectful.
second
Y'all
best?
other heathens.
No,
Wait,
like
but
I
what do y'all consider singing?
I
like Sunday school singing like that.
she does that's what she does. It's like
That's a yodel.
it's like it's really
Y'all not.
But I like
They got guap.
Candy. I like Candy. She got money. She's a smart. She's intelligent.
chocolate.
She's beautiful.
All that aside, that baby is chocolate and she glow every time I see her.
She's a smart woman. She's a smart businesswoman.
Sorry, Todd, again, if you listening, brother.
But again, that's the things that I talk about as far as like with people following behind them. Basically, when you think about Candy, what drama can you think about that she's been
Also true.
Listen, she done kind of
No, I'm not
cut
saying
up on
she
that show a little
but
bit.
I'm not
Everybody
saying she hasn't had drama
Out
though,
of
but
all the shows and reality TVs, I'm pretty sure Candy is at the bottom compared to Love and
bottom
Hip
of
Hop.
what?
Okay,
Of that
Okay, drama,
mode.
yeah,
let's,
okay.
let's talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Okay,
Right.
you got
Jocelyn Hernandez.
what? we
Puerto
not
Rican
hold on, we ain't
princess.
going that route. We ain't going that route.
You talking about Love and Hip Hop?
No, but we're not talking about her. We're not talking about her. I'm talking about your girl Rashida and what's her name? Kurt.
Rashida is also another beautiful queen.
I love
and
Rashida.
I like Rashida. I actually like Kurt and her's relationship. Now, granted, yeah, it does have the drama that's all put into it.
Some? That man had a whole nother child on that lady. What you
It would've
talking
been the
about?
Fall from Grace episode.
But-
Beat him
okay.
with a bat.
Did he not work to get her back though?
For
He
me,
had
it wouldn't
other
be no
choice.
work.
I
If I was a
ain't
female, you
speaking
got
on
me
that.
messed up. You got a
don't
second
know
child. You
about
better
that.
get me what?
I'm
Bye.
not everybody not gonna be like that.
But
Though.
do like Wendy
Obviously,
Williams did. She said deuces.
there was real love in that
I'm with
relationship.
that. I don't get me wrong. If you know, I am a married man, knock on wood or whatever, you know, the case may be out. I can't predict the future or anything like that. But if I was in that situation, I can't expect my wife to. I just had a whole nother kid with somebody else, and I'm trying to get you to come back. In
Right,
my
right.
life.
And I'm not saying that she will. I'm not saying that you should expect for her. I mean, obviously, like that's probably one of the worst things you could do. But I'm saying in the grand scheme of it all, it wasn't like Kurt came back and she was like, okay, hey welcome back, baby. You see what I'm saying? It showed the real drama of what unfolded with a situation like that.
But see, that situation is completely different. People go through that off a camera. You know what I'm saying? So that's just like you said, that's just like a window into their relationship, pretty much. You know?
Well, but I'm saying that right there. That's a real life situation that probably a lot of people actually deal with. We don't know what it's like to throw no huge event, and then all of a sudden we got people that we ain't seen in years pop up at the event. Now we want to fight them. You know what I'm saying? These are things that the average person can't relate to. I'm saying I don't have $1 million in my bank account right now. Eventually, soon.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, if I was that involved in whatever they're doing, I had that platform, I would conduct myself just a little bit better. You know, yeah, exactly, to get myself out there.
I feel like there's always people that do it right and do it wrong around the TV show in general. Like I always think of people like Kim Kardashian. No matter what you guys say about or anybody say about that lady got so much money. Every move she made in her family, her family has so much money.
I mean, no, she got the money now.
What they did in
now,
entertainment wise, they definitely did reality TV show correct. Them other people, like let's say somebody like give me a reality TV show that's like on like the low.
On the low.
Like on the low. I'm thinking
Black Ink or something.
Oh yeah, Black Ink. I feel like
Which one?
I feel like Black Ink.
The whole thing?
Just the whole thing. Like, which one of those cast members like are actually out there being successful outside the show, like other platforms, like other businesses? I think they all just that their biggest lump sum comes from that show. I feel like we have to invest into other things. Which I get. If I got on a reality TV show, I already know what I would do, say, all of that. I'll get so much profit, so much money on that thing like that. I would take it to the next level for me personally.
I think they all have different businesses. It's just nothing that
Sky, all she do is yell and change her hair.
Hold on. I like Scott.
But
Calm
she
down.
she got that.
See, but
Calm
whether
down,
you
I
know
like
it or
Sky.
not, there's a Tampa native that does Sky's hair. So, like, you may look at it like, Sky, all you do is tattoos and yell and scream and fight. But Sky just may have a whole book line out or a makeup line or something like that that's just not
book?
publicized.
You got a
I
book?
don't know if she do it or not. You know, I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
he just saying.
Say
Yeah.
something.
You said what, Savage?
something.
I got a book.
Like the
It's a very good book.
that is a poem.
A long, good, thought out poem.
It's a long
okay.
haiku. That's what it is.
Probably like 8 pages.
Mhm.
Is it
It's
section?
29 pages.
Oh, so okay. So
So
Once
it's a
again,
kid's book.
you can find my book
Can
on
we-
Yeah.
Amazon.
It's a kid's book.
Amazon, Barnes and Nobles.
Don't
it's
be
Store
rude.
103.
Y'all don't be rude now.
Find that. Check that out. Q, you've been ahead since day one and two. I don't know what's wrong with you. You come on this podcast every single episode and you show out for no reason. What's wrong with you? You know what it is? You're jealous.
I don't have a jealous bone in my body.
Yes, you're jealous of my eyebrows,
wow.
the melanin in my skin, my height.
Yeah, hi.
You want to be closer to the ground. The air's running up down. I'm just making a statement. You're jealous.
I have nothing to be jealous of you.
Clearly everything.
Okay.
We're gonna move on because I don't want to hurt your
Thank
feelings
you,
today.
yes.
Okay.
May the
I
Lord
just
be
don't.
with
I don't
us,
want to
y'all.
do it. I just don't want to
May
do
the
it. You
Lord
know.
be with
You know. He thinks because he's skinnier than me and I'm kind of chunky that he's better than me. Speaking about chunky, it's this trainer. I don't know if you guys know who she is. She's from the show The Biggest Loser. Her name is Jillian Michaels. She was promoting, I think, a book or a TV show on an interview, and they brought up Lizzo. And she said not the nicest things about Lizzo. I believe she said that, you know, obesity is being glamorized because of Lizzo. And I wanted to get you guys' opinions on that. Was she wrong? Was her message lost in translation? Like, what do you think, BeBe?
Personally, I do not.
Speak your truth now. Speak your truth.
Jesus. I don't feel like it's being glamorized. I do feel like Lizzo is just more so women empowerment, because you have a lot of smaller frame women that are always glamorized, and you don't really see many plus size women that are as glamorized. She came out, she did what she had to do. She had her hands up and checking the nails and all that, so she was good. Also, Kelly Price. Kelly Price used to be a big one.
Listen, Kelly Price.
Kelly Price is a beautiful.
She is.
That's a different
Kelly
breed.
would-
Right
What's
there,
that
brother.
one? What's that one song? She was on the phone with her uncle. It was going back and forth. Friend of mine, good friend of mine, wasn't it?
A good friend of mine.
Well,
What's this called?
with
The
Ron
eyes,
Isley.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's. I love that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like her message could have been altered a little better to be something more positive rather than something so
Right.
demeaning to the plus size people.
was my
Because
Because I mean, to be honest,
I'm
them
the biggest
models they
loser.
really don't. They don't cut it for me.
them models be eating salads all day
I'm
long.
talking
I don't even
about
think they eat.
thin.
I think they
I'm
swallow L.
I need some type of meat on them bones, baby. I can't do nothing.
Yeah.
It just ain't real.
Now I ain't saying
You
you
scared you
got
might
to be
break something.
Lizzo, but I'm just I need some type of. Look, I can't do it.
What's your opinion, Savage?
Same thing, just like BeBe. I feel as if she could have, even if she wanted to speak on it, she could have said it in a different way. In my honest opinion, I think this is an example of where she should have just shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's really what it comes down to, because I think she glossed completely over the whole message, which was love yourself.
And she
Be happy with the skin that you in.
Mhm.
Whether it's big, small, fat, or thin.
Yeah.
And then again, yeah, she's a fitness lady. She's been on what she did, the 30-Day Shred. That's one of her movies
Oh,
that she
okay.
was, that she put out on like Amazon, things like that. So yeah, she's big into fitness, but that's not what people are talking about. They're more so talking about Lizzo is happy with who she is. And mind you, there's actually something you can go look at online where she was working out on her tours. So
Mm.
it's not like she doesn't get in the gym.
And that's my thing. Like, why everybody got to be slim? Why you just can't be big and healthy?
That's the idea that most people want. They want to see somebody, okay, this is what shows that you're disciplined enough to get in that gym. And on her, look at her videos. She has to get choreography down. She got a twist, jump,
She
do all,
dances.
that's what I'm saying. So she has to have some type of cardio.
Yeah.
She just happy with her size.
Right. She not trying to change her appearance.
There's actually something where she was talking to her mom and sent her a picture after she got famous,
Mm-hmm.
and her mom asked her, "Are you okay? Are you sick?" That's because she used to be bigger than she is now.
Mm.
She sent that same picture to her friends, and they was like, "Oh, you can, you lose a little bit more weight." And she said that's when she made that decision that she ain't gonna never make nobody happy. She gotta be happy with herself.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
why you just can't be big and healthy?
And she is that. That's what I'm saying. Jillian Michael just should have just sat back
Right.
and just rolled it out and let it be what it is. But
And
she had to
that'd
open her mouth.
That's another thing. People everybody got their preferences, man. Who's to say that she looked the best? You know what I'm saying? Well, the lady that made the comment, like who?
Nah.
I'm pretty sure some fellas out
My
there that's
opinion
like,
is
nah.
I don't agree with what her statement was, because I do believe her opinion got lost in translation. I think looking at the interview, what she was trying to say is that people need to take better care of themselves, and that people are not realizing that obesity in America is a problem, is an issue.
And they blamed it on McDonald's.
They McDonald's, Burger King, but
Ugh.
not Chick-fil-A. Don't ever
Can't
disrespect
stand
the Chick-fil-A.
The Lord's work.
Yes, yeah. Whew, when they put
But
their
they
hands
close on
that chicken,
Sundays.
Hey man, listen.
Listen,
Everybody need a day off now.
for real. But I honestly believe that the story was blown up. I don't believe Jillian meant directly, just specifically Lizzo. I think she was just regarding obesity in general. And I think that because the interviewer asked her about Lizzo and Jillian kind of played into what the interviewer said, it kind of caused it to come out wrong. But I do think people are giving that lady a hard time.
But everything is considered obese.
Right. If it's not the model standard, you're fat.
This is true because I'm big as a whale.
11% body fat. Anything over 11% body fat.
That's obese.
Well, it's 11% is ideal. So once you start going up from there, and once you get 22%, it's
Mhm.
obese.
It's
So,
so crazy that you know
shit.
everything about exercise in the gym. You ain't been in the gym since 2001. Savage.
Homeboy, you can't even do a push up.
Right.
And you call yourself a man.
Is that a fake gold chain you got on?
No, boo, it's real.
Real?
It's real. Just as real as that shirt you got on.
Wait, this is velvet, young man.
And you got the nerve to be wearing that here in 80-degree weather.
Funny man. You're funny looking as well. You know who you remind me of? What's that 6'9" gentleman? That's who you remind me
Takashi.
of. Takashi.
Mm.
Matter of fact, I want to speak on him just a little bit. I know we already know the situation. The man in jail done snitched on everybody and God.
Mm.
Matter of fact, and his mama too. Okay, he done told on every single body that was ever in his phone, that walked into his life, in his pocket. Random strangers on the street, he done point out. Yes, that was him, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
He had
Sure
did
enough was.
something that he wasn't supposed to
He
do,
did it.
and he should take the time instead of me. I want to know your opinion on this situation, because right now TMZ is reporting that he doesn't feel safe in jail, but he feels better and safe outside of jail in his home.
First of all, this fool got 6ix9ine tatted all over his body. In jail, that's not a good look, brother.
Not at all.
It's not. It's not.
That means you with the shits.
All with it. Willing, protection needed. Matter of fact, as soon as he walked in there, listen, I'm here for protection. I'm here to do what it. You got me? Come on, run it. Savage, what do you think about the topic?
You know, I'm looking at everything that this man really had going on over the whole, sentencing and everything he done did, and now he want to get out of jail.
He's been trying to get out of jail the whole time. He's been snitching on everybody. Yes, a year off. Yeah, snitching on this person.
But what I'm saying though, even if he was to go home, he ain't gonna be safe.
Not at all. He from New York too. New York is small. Bro.
I mean, it's not. There's
a lot of people.
for everything he done did so far. I really don't know where you can hide this man.
Utah.
What's the movie Kevin Hart said? Don't nobody know nobody in North Dakota.
For real, but Rhode Island. There's places out there that man can go.
He can't be nowhere on the east side, bro.
Ain't North Dakota where the hills have eyes was filmed at? To scare people up in the mountains.
No.
I'm saying like he can't. Nah, man, he can. There's no way he can go.
Yeah, no.
He done snitching on everybody.
And my thing is for him to be before he went to jail, he was definitely portraying that image. Oh, I'm street. Oh, even in one of his songs, it says he said literally, "I will never tell. I will never snitch." Don't quote me on it, but those were right. That was his area. I ain't snitching. I'm a gangster. I'm a shooter. I'm a killer. And all that went out the window as soon as he got
the
behind
first quarter.
walls.
The judge said, "You finna serve a day." Excuse me. No, this person had did this, and I can't go. That man said he ain't
switched
going
up.
with that
And
color for
my
hair.
thing, from my understanding, he coming back to rap.
And guess what he gonna do? Sell out.
If he sells out,
Because you gotta think it's a lot of hype around that man still. People are gonna still buy that man music. Because the day
Sadly,
society
yeah.
we live in now. Because
Yeah.
people like, ooh for the cloud. Ooh, I love it when I hear what he got to say. Boy, you couldn't catch me. Catch us by a CD.
I barely listened to him when he was before the incident.
The only one I know of is the Nicki Minaj song. That
I like that song.
First of all, did you see that video? He kind of he did a lot with that ice cream.
How'd he go?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Splinky, splocking, Gucci, BeBe, I want to know your perspective on the situation. How do you feel about it?
I'm not doing jail for nobody. I'm sorry.
Oh, so you
you gonna
snitched your first
snitch
quarter?
No, he first of all,
Like
he
100.
not gonna put himself in that position.
I'm not even finna do it.
And that's my thing. There's no way in hell I would have put myself in that situation in order for
wouldn't.
me to even be there.
I wouldn't.
So you saying though, let's say we were in the situation. The judge said, "Listen here, I need to know everybody who was involved. You can walk away free and go home."
Not at all. I'm not.
Wait, hold on. And you facing 36 years in jail.
I'm not doing no crime with nobody.
You
who I
facing
feel like gonna
36.
tell
But
on me.
we understand that. We're saying if you were in that situation. So just put yourself in the situation for just one moment. And the judge said you can walk away free if you just tell me who was involved, or you're gonna get 36 years in jail.
But knowing what I know, it don't always
Just
work.
answer the question.
First one, let's go ahead and do this. My mom's a paralegal.
Right,
She around lawyers 24/7.
right.
I already know how this spot
You're not
works.
answering the question.
Yeah, cause I'm trying to tell you, brother.
Okay.
I can't do it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do it.
Savage, 36 years.
Listen, I done been in a situation like that. I wouldn't say nothing.
I want to say this. Y'all are lying through your tooth. That's not the real. Let me
but
tell
I'm
you
saying-
something. And first of all, KP got kids at the house. You telling me the judge say, listen, you're going to be in jail for 36 years. Or you can just tell who did it. You're not finna tell who did it. You're going to miss out on all your kids' life and stuff like that. I disagree. I think it's because you guys not in that situation. If you were in that situation, for me, if I was in that situation, depending on who I'm snitching on, I'm telling first quarter. Yes, judge, that person did it. Can I go home? Because I'm hungry.
And right,
But
that ain't
hold
enough.
on. Let me tell
That's
you how.
not enough,
Let me
bro.
let me tell you how they're gonna do it. They're
It's
gonna ask you
never
for
enough.
that first name,
Right.
Correct.
and then they're gonna be like, okay. Then they're gonna put you back in your cell,
Right.
And then when they pull you back out, they're gonna be like, so yeah, we looked into this. but
His
we need a
name was
little-
Barry.
but we need a little bit more.
His name
Right.
is Barry.
But we need a little bit
Now
more.
you got to testify
Keisha
in front
too?
of this person.
Keisha.
All these people you name, you got to sit in front of.
Okay.
It was them right there, and he had did it, Ayana. Yes,
But hold
it
on.
was
What did
him.
Keisha
Keep
do?
going.
What did Keisha do?
Keisha was part of the plan. She was the driver, getaway driver.
Okay, and they're gonna put you back in that cell,
Right.
and they're gonna bring you back. We need some
Testify.
more.
Okay, I'm going to testify. What suit I need to wear? What color?
But see-
Homeboy, listen, they're not gonna let you get off that
I was gonna
easy.
say I don't think he understand how jail
I
works.
don't.
But, but that's
really
that's
don't
that's the
think he
thing.
gets
That's not the
this.
scenario that I was asking. You guys are looking a little bit too much in it. It's the specific scenario that I'm talking
Will
about.
we snitch?
36, yes.
Long story
36,
short.
yeah, yes. Yeah. Thank you. That's all it is. You see how they BeBe how they do? It's a specific question. What BeBe, what would you do?
The hummingbird.
Humming,
That's what that-
humming all.
I would have a whole hummingbird tatted.
Listen, a microphone. Yes, Your Honor, they did it. What you else need to say? 36
Microphone,
years?
I'm wearing a suit. That's
I'm
gonna
27
say
years.
he
Can
did it,
somebody
he
do the
did it, it's
math?
gonna be a
27
list
plus
of
36 years.
Somebody
How
did
long
that.
is that? 27
I
plus.
don't know, dog.
62.
Ooh, 62? You think I'm finna sit in jail for 60? What? You got me messed up. I'm 27.
I'm not
Get me
even-
out of here.
I'm not.
Yes,
doing
they
nothing with
did it,
nobody if
and
I
he
feel
did it
like
with
you finna tell
who?
on me.
And when he was a kid, he stole for his mama purse.
Do all
Yes.
your dirty work alone.
That's
All of it. Right
I'm not-
along.
Listen,
No,
like how
there's-
Kevin Gates said that
there's
if
no
you're gonna
way.
commit a crime, do it alone.
That is true.
If you're
there's
gonna
no
commit
way.
a crime, do it alone.
That is
I'm not
true.
doing nothing with nobody if I feel like you gonna tell. We could be. I could have known you my whole entire life, and if we ever been in a situation outside of jail in school, and I felt like you told on me or you told on me, no, I'm not. No, I'm not doing. No,
Listen, I done seen people switch up on that quick. Like
and that's
I'm
what I'm
talking
saying,
about,
bro. Like
change
he
quick.
put himself in that. He put himself in that. He was never when he first came out. He wasn't even a part of the damn gang. He paid his way to get into the fucking gang, and then he got caught up in that situation due to some shit happening. You put your you
Nah,
walked
he want to backpedal.
you
out.
walked outside and said, "Hey, yo, BB, I'm trying to be gang." Nah, they took you bought your way in.
Tell your ass up.
Come on, bro. It don't work
I'm
like
just
that.
saying, I'm stitching first quarter. Now, depending on the person. Like, for example, say if it's KP, I got to take that to the grave.
You a
But
liar.
but
You
listen,
just
but
said
listen.
it.
just said
Let
he
me
was there.
let me say it. But let me say something. If it was Savage XL,
That's crazy.
I'm giving location, date of birth, blood type,
That's crazy.
what he ate that day and that night.
And what you don't know
Go
is
ahead.
Savage cousin, the correctional officer who worked down there at the precinct.
Right,
so
right,
when your
right.
cell door open in the middle of the night,
Right.
and you looking around like, what's going on? And you see that big ass man standing at the
Right.
doorway.
Right.
Yeah, you gonna have to pay
He
that
gonna
price.
fight.
but-
He
No,
may
no, no,
win,
no,
but he
no.
gonna know he in a fight
No,
with me.
there's no
cuz.
fight.
That-
What's
He
the
gonna beat
situation?
your
That's it. That ain't no fight.
It is
That
a
ain't no-
it
nah,
is
that
a
ain't no
fight,
fight.
Savage.
No, that
Ain't
is
no
It is a
fight.
fight,
You
Savage.
sleep
A
and your
fight-
door open.
Let me
King.
explain to him. A
Go ahead.
fight
Right.
means that both sides have an equal opportunity of
Right,
winning.
right.
Your ass is getting demolished.
Right, because you are ox. Wait, no, excuse me, an older ox.
Oh God.
That you feel that you can just beat up everybody, huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm 31 years old. Don't let this man fool you.
I want you to times that by 2. That's his real age. He lying to y'all right now. Anyway, I got another quick topic I want to just ask you guys about because I was the other day because you guys mentioned Hills Have Eyes. I was watching that movie and I was scared.
Why?
Mind you, I'm 27. I don't like anything that makes me feel like it's real or possibly could happen in my real life. You feel me? So it brought me back to a childhood story
just
about
scared.
my first real scary movie that I watched. It was like I was like 6 years old. My brother was 9. We had went to the apartment center, and they was playing Scream, the first Scream. I'm talking about that scene when who was it? It was either Martin or somebody was in the bathroom. And he put his ear to the bathroom and he
That's a
stabbed
scary
his ear.
movie. That's not
Yeah.
Scream.
No, but no, they got that from Scream. Do your research for you start talking to me, homeboy. Look,
it's
look
a
at him.
parody. I
It's
know
a parody.
exactly
I'm
what
talking
it
about before the actual real Scream because it
Okay.
happened in
All right,
Scream.
okay.
Was
You
it
see
Omar
how
Epps?
you see? Yes, it was.
It
You
was
see they
Omar
like
The
to
Wayne- he
interrupt.
messed me up when he said the Wayne brother though.
I didn't say the Wayne brother. You see when you listen too hard. You wrong on this one, KP. Just sit back. Just sit back.
It was the grandma thing. It was the
So-
grandma.
You know he got.
Okay.
He got
Oh, that's my
You
bad.
just
My
understand.
bad. My bad. Joe. He
So
can't
that
talk.
was the first move that really, and this was happening in that situation, right? So that scene came on, right? And then me and my brother sitting there. He jetted off, left me. It was dark.
And you were scared?
And you was scared of Scream?
Yeah, Scream. That's
When you young, back in the day, it was a scary movie.
Scream when they did it.
I mean, Scream. That ain't.
I'm sitting in front of a monster right now, but I'm letting that slide. Savage, right?
Wow.
So I wanted to ask you guys, what was the first scary movie that really scared you? BB?
Insidious.
That
That's a
one?
good one.
That's more mental, but I
But
understand that.
that's the worst kind. It ain't real,
Mm-hmm.
but then you think it's real.
You think it's real?
You can't outrun something like that.
Right. That Insidious. I was the first one up and out of there.
How old were you when it happened?
It's like 28
True.
or something like that. I was in my late 20s.
Jeepers Creepers didn't scare you? That first one?
No.
Boy, listen here.
Nigga, what the fuck? What is this?
When
thing
that
gonna
when that creature had took that man out that window, I was like, wait, he took him in the last
As
scene.
y'all
All
can
thing you
already
see
see,
is
this is y'all king. This is
Right, this is,
he's scary as hell.
But I take baths on the regular. You take baths of the other day.
But you
Mm.
know you're really not supposed to take baths every day.
Ghosts.
13.
Actually, I like that. I like that one.
Don't get me wrong. Now, see, this what a problem, all right? So I'm one of those people that watch scary movies to be scared. So it's not like I
Oh.
can't tell you like my first movie because I'm a freak out about all the movies. But 13 Ghosts, it was such a good movie, dog.
Yes.
But every character freaked me the F
Yes.
out.
Especially that black big dude with the little needles coming out. It was like really.
It
And
was the
that,
lady with the box on the
oh, that one was scary too. That's like Blair
Done.
Witch mixed with witch, and she was like
Done.
cutting that man up. That's crazy.
So I'll be honest with you. I love horror. I love everything about horror.
That's what I'm
I love
saying,
I
yeah.
love everything about it. I don't get scared. I've never actually been scared of a horror movie.
I'm the same way.
But
Audience, he's lying. United States of America, he's lying. But keep going.
anybody who knows me know I'm telling the truth. I love
That's not many people.
Listen, I want to go on Paranormal Activity,
Oh, nah, I ain't
adventures.
going.
Nah,
I'll
that's me.
watch. I ain't going.
Yeah, I ain't
But that-
going.
but
That
that's
whole
what I'm
Blair
saying,
Witch
though,
stuff,
like-
I'm not going nowhere in the woods.
I
No.
ain't going.
But
brother.
no, I like that. That's what I'm saying. I like horror, but I can't say scared because I've never been scared like that. But the craziest thing was probably the first Michael Myers, the one where he was driving around the town, and before jump scares was a big thing,
Yeah.
he was always in the back of the scene watching people. He was in the
Creeping out,
car, standing, and nobody ever seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like psychologically that was something that was crazy. Like there's always somebody watching you. That's about the only thing. Yeah.
What's the movie? Okay, I
I feel like K Parker needs to talk into the mic.
I'm
I'm just making my statement like this, okay?
He's scared.
Like I remember me and BeBe went to go see Us, and there was a couple scenes
Oh my
in
god.
the movie where it was like I jumped, and it was so funny because BeBe was like, "Really?"
And
not
I
even scared. It was
popped
just-
his
it was
ass. I
just-
like, bitch, what the fuck?
It just like it was just certain scenes. I was like, "Oh, I'm not good with those." They call it a specific name. I don't know what they call
Jump
it.
scares.
Jump scares. When you do that stuff like that, I'm like, I'm not with it. I
They be
move
so
a lot.
obvious,
It just be
though.
like, listen, for you, but for me, I don't be seeing it coming.
You just a
And it be a
hoe.
hoe.
That's all it is. You scared as hell.
Watch your profanity.
You just when people just learn how to use big words like that word you just use, you use it all the time. Watch your mouth. Keep going. Anyway, back to my original statement. We had went to the movies and I was jumping, and people was like, "What are you doing? This is not even scary." But to me, it was scary to see black people fight other black people. It was scary. My heart.
What?
So it did something to me.
Nah. Okay, so my first time ever watching Paranormal Activity was on surround sound.
Now that's different.
Okay.
Every step.
Now we talking.
I literally, it was a speaker behind me on this side of the couch, another speaker over there, the subwoofer, and then it was other speakers. So every little thing creeped me the hell out. And then I went home. 'Cause I was at my brother's house. I go home and we stayed in these townhouse little apartments where, like, let's say if you walking up your stairs, I could hear you walk, like, or I could hear you take at least a couple steps. I was in the house by myself one night. And I'm chilling, minding my business, and I just heard somebody walking up the steps. After seeing the movie, nigga, that was my steps. Dead. Gone. The devil is in my house. Nigga, I'm dead.
So let me ask you, King. Have you ever had a scary experience?
Huh?
Have you ever had a scary experience?
What do you mean scary experience? Like in life?
Like, I mean, paranormal to where, like, you thought you saw ghosts, you thought somebody was behind you, really wasn't. Been touched till you didn't know what to do. Then what about you was in the room by yourself? Something moved.
Well, there's been many times because I'm a king. So anything, things happen where I feel like God like to put a lot on my shoulders, and He like, you know what? I'm gonna make you scared of everything. No, I haven't really had anything situations like that in life besides the normal. You kid brother, you watch a scary movie, your brother run to the room to leave you, turn the lights off, and you like okay. But besides that, no, I don't really,
You've never had any, like, spiritual experiences or nothing like
None. Where maybe an
God.
ancestor that you know of, or
I
maybe
have.
a old
Yeah.
relative came back and visited you.
No, I haven't had one of those.
Nobody want to talk to you. That's what it is.
It is real.
I'm
I'ma
just
tell you
saying, ugly.
I feel the same way.
It is definitely real.
Yeah.
It's fake until you go through it. Then you like,
Yeah.
bro, how do I explain this?
Yeah, like
to
a lot of people
somebody?
don't believe like some of
Yeah.
the stuff when I tell them, like, you know, me and my lady, we done stayed in a house that had horrible negative energy. Like, and it,
Was it the house or was it you?
no, seriously, it had horrible
Yeah,
negative energy.
it's
My
real.
dog didn't even want to go in a particular room.
It's real, bro.
Yeah, it's.
You the dog.
Oh, and I told you already. I'm
Yeah.
a fucking wolf. This man.
They got
here-
some dogs that have little, little wolf blood in them. I'm just making a statement. This is how I go.
Oh, okay.
No, but that stuff is real.
It
When
is.
you
It's very
experience
real.
it, then you'll have a whole different outlook on
And then you gonna be coming back, be like, Savage, you won't believe what happened.
Right.
I would never say that.
You
Okay.
crazy. Okay.
Ever.
Man, I hope he go home tonight and someone grab his ass.
Why would
and,
why would
and
why
I'm
would
talking
you
about
why
throw
would
him
you
smooth
why would
against
you
the
why would you
wall.
why would you hope that?
So you would experience it. So you
You need to experience a
Just
haircut.
go down south.
a
Go down
edge.
south, and you'll catch a gist of it.
Yeah. I'm in the South.
No, you're not in the south.
Florida is the closest state to the
Okay.
equator.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Before we even get into this discussion, wait a minute. I want people to know Florida is not considered the South when it comes to southern states. And
Is
and he
it
really
the
feels-
closest to the equator? Answer the question. No,
Ho-
Q. I mean,
Ladies and gentlemen, we
Savage
talking
XL,
about,
whatever your name
we
is.
talking about
Answer the question. We're
geographic
not.
location.
We're
Yes,
not.
it
That's not what I'm
is.
talking about. Thank you. Go ahead. Finish.
As far as culture, Florida is not the South.
At all.
It is nothing
It's not. Sorry.
Southern about it.
I made my statement. It's closer to the equator. You cannot
does
change my
that
mind.
mean?
We already
What
said
do you
that
mean
the
that
education
means?
system failed him, y'all.
South. Where's the South at? Down, young man. Correct. We're the closest state down in the United States, young man. So we're the South.
We're the most southern
We are
state.
defined as a southern state. South.
People in
Look it up.
don't act
culturally.
That's not what I'm talking about, though.
But
But-
that's
but
what
no.
he was
But
speaking
that's
on.
not what I'm talking about,
Southern.
Savage.
Oh, okay.
Well, how-
You see when you don't use your listening
How
ears?
you
It's a
gonna
lot
gloss
of
over?
animosity.
Do you-
I'm saying, how you gloss over what he was talking about and then
A lot of animosity.
Because I'm the amazing
man.
king. I know.
okay.
I know you typically like to listen out your nostrils because they're so wide.
Mm.
But blame that.
Don't be rude.
This man just called me Mr. Popo on the last couple episodes. You ain't do that to him.
'Cause I had to find the sound, and I just found it, and I was really waiting.
Considering the fact he come for me all the time though. So.
Just to let y'all know, we looking for another button presser here. You will get
You heard him.
paid with food, nickels and dimes because the one we got right now ain't doing it. He just
lying.
pressing it,
I ain't
pressing
getting-
it.
I ain't getting no food.
Yeah,
No nickel.
that's
Oh,
what
no
I'm saying.
dime.
That's correct.
I've had to bring all the food, y'all, and on top of that, he took
Thank
my
you.
water, so I've been here with the dry mouth the whole time.
Took or you gave it to me.
He took my water because he wanted to throw a fit that he had nothing to drink.
I just feel as though I want you to be a better person.
Mm.
What?
You wouldn't have
Savage.
my
He went
water if
there.
I wasn't a good person.
He went
I want him to
there.
be a better person.
He went there.
If I wasn't a good
He
person,
went
you
there.
would not have my water. My Zephyr Hills water at that.
Mm.
Or
Um,
Nestle, whatever.
Okay, get it
is.
right, because this was not even 75 cents.
First of all,
Homeboy, that
that's
was
some good water.
$1.07. So calm down.
A dollar what?
It was $1.07.
wait. I'm sorry, guys. Your $1.07 water that you had to scrape up to get. I appreciate that, and I want to thank you.
I had
So
to scrap
much.
it up. First off,
Go ahead, young man.
you know what? I was gonna be real disrespectful.
Don't do it, don't do it,
I'm,
don't.
I'm not gonna do it to him.
Don't be rude.
For your
Don't do it.
information, tell them how you got that banana that I got you.
Mm.
Well, somebody put a seed in the ground, and the
Here we
tree
go.
grew,
Okay.
and then it,
Okay.
and they shipped it from somewhere in the store, and you got it
Oh,
from the
God.
store, and then you gave it to me. So it went through a many people of hands, not just yours. Homeboy.
I got you. But did you?
So
did
mind you, matter of
did you
fact,
earn that?
matter of
Did you
fact,
earn that banana?
God gave me that banana.
Did you earn that banana?
Ooh, let's do this.
You know what? Hey, KP, I'm glad he said that. Who gave it to him?
God.
What did I tell him?
My
earlier?
Jesus Christ, my Lord
There
and
is
Savior.
a God when it comes to kings, so he needs to know who to bow down to.
You set
Any-
yourself
yes,
up.
he was
You
right.
set
God
yourself
did
up on
give
that
him
one.
that.
Anyway,
set
you
yourself
just
up.
have been doing the most. I'm gonna pray for your healing.
Here
But
go.
you know what?
Don't pray for me. I don't need no curses on me.
It's definitely been a great show. I want to appreciate y'all for joining us once again for episode 4. You know, it was a lot of laughs, a lot of good times, a lot of ugly spirits in the room. Savage.
And he talking right now.
But once again, it's your boy, the Amazing King, coming to you live and in color, bringing that also amazing touch. Once again, you can find me on AmazingIam_. You know what I haven't done in the first couple episodes is mention our Instagram handle. You can find us at readyforit_1.
I'm glad
on
you got that right.
Instagram.
I'm glad you got that right.
I know, right? Because I had to think about it right. So I was confused. Okay. Can y'all say bye to the people?
Anyway, y'all, Savage, man, y'all can follow me on Instagram at The Real Keys. Go ahead and hit that follow button.
What's going on? It's your boy KP _poetic pimping. You know what I'm saying? P. How you spell pimping? Damn.
Mm.
Pimpin. No G.
Since the King's
Wow.
suffragist came over.
Oh,
Right,
oh,
he
you got. You want to make
he
sure you want to say.
rubbing
You want
off.
to say it one more time
He
for people to
rubbing
catch it.
Underscore poetic pimpin. Pimpin. There you go.
Thank you. And once again, I want to go ahead and shout out our guest, BeBe. I want to appreciate you for being with us today, man. Go ahead and let people know where they can find you at.
You guys can find me on IG at BB1225. I am the plug 813.
Ooh, I
Guys,
appreciate you. I
need and I
appreciate
got you.
that. It's been a pleasure, y'all. Stay tuned for the next episode. We coming to you live and in color. Have a good night.